Hey lovelies, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Um, I guess I want to start by saying sorry for the sporadic posting recently. Um, we've had a lot going on. I won't bore you with the details. Let's just say that the Minecraft movie had something to do with it. Yeah, not traumatized at all. Um, but anyway, we are back today completely barefaced, as you can see, which does actually mean that for the first time here, we will be testing out a brow product. Why? Because you can never have enough brow products. Not as a makeup artist. So yeah, let's do this, shall we? Now, today I am back with probably what I can definitely describe as our most loved brand for stocking our makeup kit. I think y'all know where this is going by now. Um, Multi-use, versatile, space-saving products, inclusive. You are right. It's made by Mitchell. We're back with Made by Mitchell. This is the Brow Sludge Box. You get 10 shades in it. Packaging is typically made by Mitchell, neon, matte. Um, it's very much like the original colour case. Obviously the curved case is a little bit not flatter, but it's wider with bigger pans. These are, I'll show you the inside shell and you can see exactly what I mean. But these are the shades. I absolutely love them because I don't think I've seen a shade range for brows quite like this. I know this shade here looks very, very, very pink. It is giving more muted purple. I'm not gonna lie, like that kind of muted magenta shade. I don't think it will look bad. Let's put it that way. So yeah, as you can see, very much like the original colour case, you have shades on the back like so. I am super excited right now. So let's just get into it, shall we? Yeah, let's do this. You know the score. You don't know the score actually. So yeah, you know the score by now. One side over on the Arena app, you know, the sound the clock makes. The other side over on here. I may use two colours. I think I'm going to use two colours. So let's crack on with it, shall we? I'm actually super excited about this. Okay, I did as promised. Brow 1 is on. Did it over on the other page. Chose to use the shade Pinecone here. As you can see, it is a bit warmer than what I'm used to and what I generally go for. Not a problem. Just use the next shade up. But it clearly doesn't go too dark. But that's fine because there are plenty of black pencils on the market and there are plenty of dark brown pencils and pomades, in fact, on the market. Even eyeshadows if you need to. So what we're going to do now, let's clean off my trusty brush because I actually used my makeup Made by Mitchell liner brush, and I just don't like that type of brush. This one, angled, minimum, cute, amazing. Great for lips, great for eyeliner. Don't like it for my brows. I like a good solid angled brush for my brow. Don't have me over my brush. This is my personal brush. I love it. It works for me. Yes, I do need a new one. No, I don't want to spend the import charges getting it from America because when I find a brand I like, I find a brand that I like. Now I just wish I could continue buying the products that made me fall in love with that brand. But anyway, so over here, do I test the pomegranate? I don't know because I kind of want to try this green and also this purple. Eeny, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. That's not going to work because it's just got to land me on pink. Do you know what? Let's do green because I like green. Um, and yeah, so like before, just dip your brush into the product. I had like a really nice air bubble to work on there, which broke up that top layer really nicely. It's not crusty or anything, um, but I would definitely describe it as more pomade in the texture of just you need to kind of break that hard layer off the top, and then you get to the cream underneath. And the warmer it gets, the nicer it becomes. So let's see how this goes. I'm not trying for shape, size, anything like that. I'm just drawing on an eyebrow to see how this product works. So don't at me when I look really crazy in about 5 minutes. All right. I hate doing this on camera. I also really love the fact that the girl that freehand her eyebrows on every single day still struggles to draw them symmetrically. That girl is moi. Sorry, I'm trying to keep my mirror out of shot. Not easy. If I sit like this should be alright, right? Okay. And like I always say, got to finish off the brow with a slight spoolie. This is how very few people can tell I do not have brows in real life, really, aside from the front bit. Um, Genius blending. Right. How have we done? I highly expect to look friggin' insane. They actually look really nice. Um, I'm actually really impressed with how the green has actually covered my natural brow. Um, there isn't much of a hint of my natural. I mean, let's face it, my natural color is kind of dark. Um, okay, so first things first, it's a brow pomade. 100% a brow pomade. Um, One thing that sets it apart from others, my current one being Makeup Revolution, is that this is creamy. Like creamy. If you head over to the other place and you see me apply this one with this brush, you'll see just how creamy it is because it still kind of managed to produce really sculpted lines with a really flexible brush that I was holding at a strange angle. which meant that it should, by all accounts, have been a pretty smudged line and is not. So, credit there. Loving the colours. This green is phenomenal. I actually cannot wait to try out like the blues, the grey, the purple, that magenta shade, which looks pretty weird. I can't wait to try those ones out to see how they compare to this one, because this one is fire. Like as you saw during application, it did look a little bit streaky. But then obviously you add another layer, it evens up, gives you that solid colour. After doing the green brow, I tried wiping the brown one off my hand. It's not really budging. Don't think this is really going to move now. So what I'm going to do, Dowel application shit. It's beautiful to use, beautiful. Works really well with the brush if you like that kind of brush, just not for me. You can blend it really seamlessly, as you can see here, with a spoolie as well. So absolutely beautiful. You could probably use this for a huge range of things as well with the colours that are in there. But I'm gonna leave it there for now, because y'all know that we are gonna test this out. It's currently 4:10, going on 4:15, sorry. I am probably gonna come back about 6 hours or so, see how this has worn, and give you the full rundown of everything there, just because I can. So yeah, I will check back in half a day's time, quarter of a day's time even. You know, capsule time apparently. So yeah, see you then in a few seconds, but for me, it'll be in a bit. And we are back. Yes. Yeah, it's still spring here in the UK, so it's gotten a little bit chillier because, now 10 o'clock. I don't know why I do this to myself so late. But here we are for our 6-hour check-in with the Made by Mitchell Brow Smudge Box. Get there in the end. I guess let's get a little bit closer and see how we're doing after 6 hours. I'd say it's looking all right. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but I think I have managed to smudge the green slightly, which I have to admit isn't actually a good look. It does travel a little bit. However, I think I did rub it, so hardly surprising, really. Yeah, it's not actually that bad. Easy to clean up, and to be fair to it, what is really surprising is it's still quite a sharp shape. Both sides are pretty good, actually. So yeah, I think it is actually safe to say that it's pretty good. I can't remember how much I paid for it. I don't think it'll be more than 30 quid. Mitchell is pretty good at having a really decent price point for products such as this. And I think that's the price of the original colour case, was about 25, 30 quid. Might be 35 at a push. I'm fairly certain I got it in a sale though, so your girl's smart. But yeah, so when you consider how little I actually had to use, it's great value for money. Obviously, you get 10 shades, 10 shades that last. I've not reapplied it at all over the course of the day. I've not applied anything else over the top of it either. I know some people like to add additional like eyeshadow over the top of their brows sometimes, just to completely cement that product into place so it doesn't move. Didn't need to do that with this, haven't done that with this. No powder, no shadows, no nothing. It is what it is. It stayed pretty consistent in its coverage as well, so it's not started to break down in any areas. It's pretty much the same as when I put it on, to be honest, which says a lot. And sometimes my pomade does lose some colour depending on what I have been doing and how warm it's gotten. So I can't wait to see how this goes over the summer months, to see how these last. Fairly certain I'm gonna test these out at work at some point. My actual job, not the makeup job. Because it is a little bit more physical. But yeah, no problems with it. I thought, like, do I do a wipe test right now? Go on. Okay, it does wipe away pretty easily. But let's do what I sometimes do. Oh, look, you see, we wiped it off and then managed to fix it back up, all by wiping it back on. So, swings and roundabouts, wipes off easy, but you can also. So, swings and roundabouts does still wipe off easily after 6 hours. But considering I have had it on for 6 hours and it's pretty undisturbed, lasting power, I suppose, is no different to most other pomades, I guess. Yeah, I'm struggling to find what else to say about it. I mean, obviously, it's still creamy. It's lightweight. It doesn't really feel like I'm wearing anything on it. Um, it blended into the brows really easily. It didn't go like clumpy, anything like that. I know some can when they're starting to dry out. I didn't use that much, so should last you for a long time. The colours are amazing. Absolutely amazing. They are pigmented AF to start with. And there's a wide variety. I will say, if you do have very, very, very dark brows, there may not be a shade in there for you. I will point out though that there are a million other brow pomades on the planet that do a standard dark brown, almost black pomade. So I actually really love that Mitchell didn't include those ones, but actually included more different tones for other people, like the auburn, the green, for example, like even the blues. People do all sorts of things now with the makeup, and I really love the fact that it is becoming a more common thing within the makeup industry to go a little bit more out there with color, and I'm super excited about it. And I really hope products like this continue, because I'm fairly certain, like I say, that you will be able to use these elsewhere on the body, not just on your brows. It does seem to be that kind of product. Um, but yeah, I am rambling once again, so I will leave it there. Apart from to say, be sure to check out the next review, which should hopefully be in a week's time. Keep my fingers crossed. Keep your fingers crossed, sorry. So yeah, I hope you join me for the next one, and I will see you soon. Bye. Just as an extra added thought, here on YouTube, I should probably tell you that I bought this with my own money. Not an ad, not affiliated, no discount code, unfortunately. I wish there was. But yeah, bought with my own money, so I have no reason to lie to you about it. Just full disclosure there. And I'll try and remember to tell you that in the rest of my videos because I'm sure you're sick of people filling you with shit, I guess. Anyway, bye!